My fellow Americans, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Middle Eastern, and otherwise. This message is for all people to hear, but I send it special delivery to the black community. It is absolutely time for something different and something better. I'm so fed up with the way that this system is working, and it seems like it's working against us. But why? While we can all understand that there is a system that is not designed for black people to make it, especially black men, we have to understand that the system is not going to change unless we change it. Unless we take a stand and say, this is enough. We are fed up with a lesser status and a lack of resources. How many times have we seen the black community stand up for society? The things that the black community has done and sacrificed so that we can be on the front lines of social change. Because we wanted freedom, all people got freedom. Because we wanted to end segregation, all people in America got rights. When the black community fought for civil rights, everyone reaped the rewards. The Civil Rights Bill not only gave us affirmative action, but it also gave us the Immigration and Nationalities Act. And I don't care what anyone says, black people are not the greatest beneficiaries of affirmative action. No, that status belongs to white women. But guess what? We are okay with that. We didn't benefit from the Immigration and Nationalities Act, but we're okay with that. And yes, we understand that we didn't do it all by ourselves. We had help, we had supporters, and we respect that. We absolutely do. We love you for it. But at least give the black community the credit that we deserve. It's as if everything that we do that benefits America, the black community has to share it with everyone. But no one is sharing this poverty, this lack of resources, this lack of political representation. No one is sharing this injustice. No, we have to bear those burdens on our own. And if that is the case, it is up to the black community to change it. It is our responsibility to make the changes necessary so that we can get those resources to the black community, so that we can get proper representation, so that the vice president is not inviting a fucking rapper to the White House to represent the black community. And it's no disrespect to them, not at all. But we understand that not all black people are fucking rappers. Not all black women walk around half naked, and not all black men are thugs and criminals. We deserve better representation. We thought we got it from a black president. We thought we got it from a vice president we thought was black. What happened there? People are not going to take the black community seriously until the black community starts taking themselves seriously. And I know it's not just going to be us. It's going to be the people that support us, the people that love us. It's going to be those people that want us to do better, that are going to help us. But we first have to help ourselves. Help means that you are assisting someone in doing something they are already doing. And that's why Black Men Network is getting started. We're not just getting started. We're doing the things necessary that we need to do, not only to change our representation publicly, but to bring resources to the black community. Haven't you looked around and paid attention to all the communities that are moving ahead of us as if we are standing still? The Jewish community got reparations and better representation. The Latin community got better representation and new laws. The Asian community is taking over. Where did they even come from? They got affirmative action thrown out. The LGBT community, they are getting representation in different countries. Meanwhile, we're sitting around with fucking brown water coming out of our pipes. Schools that are falling apart. Doesn't that shit just sicken you? And it's no disrespect to any of those communities. Not at all. I'm absolutely happy for them. We are happy for them. We are happy for your progress. We salute you. Those communities should understand, as people that were formerly oppressed, the amount of injustice that is going on in the black community. You should look and say, there's a fucking problem here. I recognize it because we went through the same shit. I already know there are going to be some people that say we can't do that. Some people believe we can't do it because we're black. I say we have to do it because we are black. Think about how much we change society, how much people follow the black community. It's in our music. It's in the things that we wear. It's in our hair, how we carry ourselves. Everything that we do that they once said was flawed, looked bad on society. Society is now doing those things. That's how much social power we have. Every election, the black community is a topic of discussion. Why? Because they know that the black vote is a tipping point. Whoever wins the black vote wins the election. That's voting power. Every year, the black community pumps billions of dollars back into the economy. That's buying power. And every time there's a trend that changes, we know it came from the black community. That's social power. Imagine if we combine that into one unit. How much more powerful can we be? We at Black Men Network and Intelligence working together, we are not waiting around to find out. We are not waiting around for permission to do the things that we need to do the things that benefit the black community. And if you love us like you say you do, and if you are as tired of this weakness and racism as we are, then you will support us. I am sick and tired of fear and weakness. Society deserves to see strong men that are willing to stand up for something. Black men that are willing to unite with all men to tear down these walls of limitation and hold these elected officials accountable. Society doesn't bend to the will of the weak. Listen, black people, when you really think about it, everything that we do is emulated and copied by other people in American society. Not just in America, but all around the globe. People are just looking at the black community to determine what's hip, what's cool, what's the latest fashion. If we know that, then why don't we just change something? Why don't we start something new? Let's start telling the truth. Let's start being the examples of what's right in society. Let's start being those leaders that we really need. Let's start right now leading society the proper way and bringing everyone else along with us. If what they say is true, and they really do support the black community, and they are tired of weakness and racism the same way that we are, then they're okay with following us. Black is the new truth, and it shouldn't matter that it's a black man that's representing. Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't matter what skin you're in, as long as you stand for what's right and you stand together. Now that's why Black Men Network. Start right now putting your new power into action. Share your thoughts, show us some love, and tell someone else about us. Then show the world how much you won't settle for less.
Take action that matters. That's how you make a difference.